Daniel had never believed in coincidences. So when the stranger brushed past him on the crowded platform and slipped a folded note into his coat pocket, he knew it wasn't chance. The train screeched into the station, and before he could even open the paper, the stranger was gone. The note was short, written in hurried strokes. "You have 24 hours. Trust no one." Daniel's pulse quickened. He boarded the train, scanning faces, wondering who had sent it. Was it a warning? A threat? Or both? The city outside blurred into neon streaks as the train sped forward, but his mind was sharper than ever. He remembered the encrypted files he had discovered at work, documents hidden deep in the company's servers, marked with government seals. He hadn't told anyone. At least, he thought he hadn't. The train slowed at the next station. A woman in a gray coat entered, her eyes locking onto his instantly. She sat across from him, too calm, too deliberate. Daniel felt the weight of the note in his pocket. She leaned forward and whispered, "If you want to live, get off at the next stop." His instincts screamed at him to run, but his curiosity held him in place. Who was she? How did she know? The train doors opened, and the woman stood, waiting. Daniel hesitated for a heartbeat, then followed her into the cold night air. The city seemed different now. Every shadow, a threat. Every passerby, a potential enemy. The woman led him through narrow alleys until they reached a dimly lit cafe. Inside, she slid another envelope across the table. "They're watching you," she said. "But you still have a choice." Daniel opened the envelope. Inside was a photograph, grainy but clear enough. It was him, standing in front of his apartment, taken only hours ago. Someone had been tracking his every move. He looked up at the woman, his voice barely a whisper. "What do they want from me?" She didn't answer. Instead, she pushed a small flash drive toward him. "The truth," she said, "and the truth will decide whether you survive the next 24 hours. Daniel pocketed the flash drive, his fingers trembling. The cafe's dim light flickered, and for a moment he thought he saw movement outside the window. Shadows shifted, too deliberate to be random. Someone was watching. The woman leaned closer. "They'll come for you tonight. If you want answers, you'll need to open what's on that drive. But once you do, there's no turning back." Daniel's mind raced. He had two choices: run and hide, or confront the truth head on. He pulled out his laptop, the glow of the screen illuminating his tense face. The files on the drive were encrypted, but he recognized the seal again. Government intelligence. He typed furiously, breaking through the first layer of security. What he found made his stomach drop. Surveillance logs, names, dates, and photographs. His own name was there, highlighted in red. He wasn't just a witness. He was a target. Suddenly, the cafe door burst open. Two men in dark suits entered, scanning the room. The woman grabbed his arm. "We have to go! Now!" she hissed. They sprinted through the back door into the freezing night, footsteps pounding behind them. As they ran through the alleyways, Daniel realized the truth was bigger than he had imagined. This wasn't about him alone. It was about a network, a conspiracy that reached into the highest levels of power. And now, with only hours left, he had to decide: expose it and risk everything, or disappear forever.